Yes. Yes. One thing you can do is sit in a chair, have your food with you, and go through some simple repositioning. Sit. Yes. Down. Yes. You could put a handful in each hand. When he looks you in the eye, good. Good. Yes. And then say yes to feed him. What that teaches him is to focus on you and not the distractions. Yes. When he snaps to attention right away, yes. You see that it really makes him good. Yes. Excited and focused. The other thing you can do is keep your hands free, no food in them. Yes. And when he does a positive behavior on his own without being named, you can reward that. Yes. So for the last two, it was the sit and then the down, even though he knows them. Now if you're going to train this, and just to keep him sharp, you would wait for him to do it and then name it. Yes. Willie just demonstrated another thing that you can do is you can use your mat. You don't have to use a place board. Anything out there, and when he goes to it, release him and then allow him to come back to be rewarded. But don't say anything. So I'll just sit here silently. Yes. Yes. Then eventually you can start naming it like this. So when he starts to go there on his own, place. Yes. See, I said place when I knew he was going to go touch it. Now if he hadn't touched it, I would not have released him. Place. Yes. And what this will eventually work towards is you could have a spot designated in your home, place, yes, that he would go to, and eventually you could tell him to place, and he would go there, yes, and then you would reposition him, and I'll demonstrate that here in a moment. But this is how we build this. And it doesn't hurt to keep the dog sharp even though he knows what to do. Place. Yes. It helps him keep his mind sharp too. Now you don't have to feed from hand here. You can have a bowl of food. Place. Good. Good. Down. Good. Yes. Now I'm starting to build the stability. So the difference there is I didn't say yes when he touched it. I said good, but I knew he probably would break. So I'll demonstrate it again. Place. Good. Now this time he needs to stay in there. Good. That's what good means. Yes. There, I'll release him without changing his position, simply because I'm trying to get him to understand you go in there, I say good, you remain in there unless I release you. And the release again is yes. Place. Good. So now no food because he didn't remain in the box. Place. Good. Yes. I prefer him not to sit and sniff. I prefer him to sit or down and focus on me, but that we're going to build into. It's hard to do without a consequence, without being able to deliver some type of punishment coming out of the box. The only punishment that I'm delivering here is a negative punishment. I'm taking away the food that he wants. So that drive has to be fairly significant. Place. Good. Yes. He's starting to build it a little bit. At least he understands yes and good. So again, to recap, good means stability, duration, remain there. Yes is a release. Place. Good. No reward, negative punishment. If I weren't narrating this video, I would sit here and say nothing and allow him to figure it out. Good. Yes. Now this will probably work a little bit easier if you had a place such as a rug or a dog bed, because then we're not concerned about him squaring off in the box as I am here. So if I hold it down, he wouldn't be able to do it because his belly would hit the ridge of the 2x4 there. He's not a big fan of that. So I'm not too concerned about it right now. But if you transition to that, place. Good. Then it should be a little easier if you transition to something good. Place. Good. Good. Again, no way to keep him in there. If I had conditioned him on an electronic collar, when he comes out of the box, the stimulation would come on and I would make him go back in the box. And the way to shut that stim off would be go in the box. Good. Good. Yes. Now I just need to wait for him to figure it out. Place. Good. If he's on leash. Again, kind of difficult because of the positioning of the box. Sit. Good. Down. Good. 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 Yes. But if he's on leash, it's a little bit easier because then I can at least bring him back into the box when he comes out. So again, imagine that this is a mat or something, I would say. Place. Good. Down. There's the problem with the 2x4. It's not square. Down. Good. Then I can work on his stability. Good. 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 Yes. Attaboy. Good boy. Not expecting you to do any of this. It's just gives you some thought. Yes, in terms of if I tell him to down, good. He must remain there unless I break or tell him that he may release. He may not release unless I give him another command or release him. Such as yes, then he can break. Working on his stability. So imagine that you go someplace where there are a lot of people around, a lot of distractions, and he starts to get really amped up. Yes. you would simply choose a command. I like the down because it's very stable. Yes. Down. Good. And then hold on to your leash, keep him in that position. If he breaks, you don't have to say anything. You just simply downward pressure on the leash, very light, because he understands that. You can also stand in your leash just like this. And then if he gets up, he'll feel that leash pressure, and then he will automatically put himself back in the down. Like that. Good. Yes.